very good day to all of you. How are all of you doing? I hope you guys are still going on strong and healthy. All right, today my topic is don't be a coward. Basically, I'm directing this to all leaders, including myself. Yeah. Now, difficult problems rarely go away. Do you agree with me on that? But the best bosses or the best leaders have the courage to face up to them, right? So it is critical that you need to show courage as a leader, as a good leader. On a major decisions, this sometimes means you need to stand on your principle or even putting your job on the line. But courage also required in dealing with a whole, array of difficult situations that inevitably crop up in your everyday work. The worst bosses tend to shy away from difficult situations, and normally what they do is they stick their head into the ground or into the sand, pretending that nothing is happening. All right, I call this the ostrich attitude. They go around avoiding difficult people or difficult situation, and then they duck difficult decisions. These are the people who will not face up to the truth about themselves. They will not examine, they will not address the issue, right? And their own vulnerabilities and also their own inadequacies. So they seem to be at a loss as to how to handle difficult situations. There are also the other kind of people or leaders who are talented and intelligent, but they never say anything. They keep quiet. They rarely speak at meetings. They rarely push their views forward. All right? I mean, this is what I call the gold mouth syndrome, as if like opening your mouth, all the gold from your mouth will fall out. So it is almost as if they are frightened of being shown up. Again, it is, has to do with vulnerabilities. We are all vulnerable. Don't you agree? But in this tough world, the most successful people, leaders, bosses, they will learn how to write it out. So they will develop the kind of courage, all right, to put their views forward, to take the risk of making decisions. And therefore, you sometimes make mistakes, and they will learn how to handle difficult people, how to handle difficult situations. So don't be a gold mouth, don't have this gold mouth syndrome. Now, to develop this courage, you must always start by looking at yourself. You need to face up to your own vulnerabilities. So it is too easy to assume that a problem is beyond you. It's outside your control. And often we say it is the fault of the other. It is his fault, her fault, their fault, but never your own fault. So it is too difficult or it is impossible to resolve that issue. So sometimes the problem is no more than allowing other people to force their view on you because they seem to know more than you and like to give the impression of being right all the time. You know this kind of people, right? So basically, there's no textbook, or any way to develop courage other than jumping in the deep end and demonstrating it when required. You cannot learn to swim simply by reading a book, right? So it is the same meaning. So it means speaking out, it means taking risk, it means trying, right? Leaders, you need to look at yourself and you need to face up. Now, to develop courage, therefore, you need to be aware of any tendency to shy away from difficulties. The common sense will tell you that normally problems will not go away by avoiding it. So question yourself as to why are you shying away? Try to identify the reasons for this. It might well be that you are not sure whether you are right or wrong, and maybe you are fearful of being exposed if you confront the issue. Now, it might be that you lack confidence, all right, in handling any adverse reaction. Think through the issue. try to identify the most sensible course of action. Examine this course from different angles, and then you dive deeper than your initial emotional response and try to work through the best course of action in your own mind. Now, working through this process will basically help you to reinforce your own basic beliefs that you know that are shared by most people. And this will give you the courage and the ability to show it by confronting the situation. As an excellent leader or as an excellent boss, you will also want to create a climate, all right, among your staff, your people, in which they will have the courage to speak out and also to make difficult decisions. So it is a matter of giving your people confidence by listening to them carefully, respecting them, and to value what they say and do. So this will reinforce their own reserves of courage, right, as well as your own. Now, in summary, handling difficult situations definitely require courage. You need to try to identify those issues that you lack the courage to address, and you need to think through why. Then address the issue. Create an atmosphere or a climate among your people where they will have courage to speak and to talk about difficult situations and also to do difficult things. Once again, I am Philip Leong. I'm doing what I'm doing for the very fact that leadership matters because people matter. Hit the like button, share and subscribe to my channel. Stay healthy, stay strong, and be a blessing. Bye-bye, and see you in my next video.